So things are about to get better around here, y'all. The show is going to improve. The effects, a lot of stuff is about to change and get different, but it's going to be better. And I just really hope that you all enjoy it, because it's we're going on 3 years now, and things are about to get better around here. Not that they're bad by any means. I mean, I definitely appreciate everyone who has been rocking and rolling with us, but it's just, it comes a time and a point where you can't get stagnant. It's time to upgrade, you know? And that is coming very soon. And I may announce it. I may just drop it on y'all and see what you think. But better is coming. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, blurs and nerds, freaks and geeks, this is Do You Speak Geek? Welcome everyone. This is Do You Speak Geek? I am your host, Nix. This is episode 109. Yo, what it do, y'all? What's going on? Hey, we back up in this piece, and we giving y'all the latest and the greatest in news and reviews inside the geek realm. Shout out to everybody who listened to the previous episode, who has been rocking with us. And if you are new to the podcast, welcome to Do You Speak Geek? Shout out to all the new subscribers, any new followers. I love y'all. Y'all are fam. Y'all mean a lot to me. And I want to make sure I give y'all the best every single week with this podcast. So wherever you get your podcasts, wherever you listen to them, because we're everywhere, find Do You Speak Geek, hit that subscribe, and follow along with us. All right? DoYouSpeakGeek.com, the central hub for everything DYSG. A lot of new stuff is coming to DYSG.com, so please hold on tight, because it's about to get better, baby. DoYouSpeakGeek.com has everything you need, from our blog to our merch. Please get some merch. And yeah, the podcast is there. The social medias are there. So wherever you look around and browse around on the internet, just hit that DoYouSpeakGeek.com and save us as a favorite. All right. Follow us on social media, Facebook at DYSGFB, Twitter at DYSG_tweets, and Instagram, TikTok, and Quirk Chat at Do You Speak Geek. Yo, y'all need to go mess with Quirk Chat for real. Quirk Chat really has what we need for these peoples out here, for the blurs, you know what I mean? So y'all check out Quirk Chat. Shout out to Quirk Chat, you know what I mean? YouTube is the only place where you can find the Dono and Daddy Show. Please be sure to subscribe, like, Hulk, smash that bell for all notifications, and leave your comments. We want to know what you guys think. Nothing really big this week, so we're just going to hop right into the show and do what we do about this time. Y'all know what we do. Let's speak geek.
Suit up.
I want to be the very best.
Talk nerdy to me.
All right, people, we got reviews coming at you at rapid fire. We have the Bel Air premiere. Bel Air is perhaps a bizarre contemporary reworking of a beloved nostalgia property. I mean, if you grew up in the 90s, The Fresh Prince of Bel Air was a must-see TV and since has become a modern classic. Bel Air takes the show's light premise and characters and snaps them into a far more somber one-hour drama, entirely burdened by the hovering specter of the beloved sitcom. The series has the acting talent to be its own thing, but it feels a bit unfair to burden the ensemble so overwhelmingly with those who played them before. It does kind of come off as though they're trying to portray these characters differently, but it's always going to have this iconic show hovering above them. If they go past one season, I'll be surprised. The King of Fighters 15. Jesus, they are still making King of Fighters games? Wow. Feels still left in the past when it comes to single player offerings, but what it lacks in ambition, it makes up in solid fundamentals and great netcode. that make the online experience the best the series has ever seen. So if you're a fan of King of Fighters and you've been playing for the last 15 editions, get this one too. Kimmy. Steven Soderbergh's Kimmy follows an agoraphobic tech worker forced to venture outside when she finds digital traces of a violent crime. With a simple but effective script, and of course shout out to Zoe Kravitz, and some fun visual experiments, it's an entertaining conspiracy thriller set in and very much about the post-pandemic world. Good job there, Steven. Maybe you can focus on making your films, not worrying about superheroes having sex. And finally, we have Death on the Nile. It takes Death on the Nile far longer than it should to reach its most impactful moments, but actor-director Kenneth Branagh cares deeply enough about Detective Poirier to make it work. While serviceable as a murder mystery and surprisingly plain as a story of opulence, the film ultimately succeeds when Branagh turns the camera away from digital settings and occasionally fakes supporting performances and points at himself. I was really excited about this one. I mean, I'm just a sucker for an ensemble cast, but yeah, this one could have been a little better. All right, let's go ahead and hop into my favorite portion of the show. Y'all know the vibes. Source Wall.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Behold the source wall.
Can you read, my son?
Well, that depends.
There is nothing wrong with reading a story and looking at the pictures.
Enough said, Stan. The pull list this week, we have Marvel Voices Legacy #1. This one has a personal touch for me. I'm really looking forward to this one on a personal level. Stormbreaker Natasha Brutos makes her writing debut with a gorgeous tale of Wakanda. Superstar novelist Victor Laval writes Moon Girl like you've never seen her before. Jessica Jones and Cloak and Dagger TV writer Jay Holtman explores the legacy of Sam Wilson, Captain America. Amazing Spider-Man scribe Cody Ziegler visits Marvel's Black heroes through the ages in a celebration highlighting Luke Cage's 50th anniversary. And there's so much more to come, including an incredible lineup of new and established artists. Marvel's Voices is the program for every fan. Don't let this one pass you by. Got a close personal friend, doing something in the beginning, the book. Y'all might know her. Her name's Kamala Horn, the Blurred Girl. Shout out to you, Mama. Appreciate your help, everything you've done for me. But yeah, definitely get this one. Batman The Knight 2. Bruce Wayne's journey toward becoming the Dark Knight has begun, and he has many hard lessons to learn before his education is complete. His adventure begins in the City of Lights, Paris, where he'll train with a world-renowned cat burglar and come into contact with the horrifyingly serial killer stalking the city's wealthy elite. It's nice to see a new take on him training to become Batman. I like this. King Spawn 7. Spawn returns to where his journey began, New York City. The city has always had the touch of filth in its streets, but now the rot has reached the boardroom of one of the largest hedge funds in the world. I mean, I don't see what Spawn has to do with hedge funds, but hey, it's Spawn. He can do what he wants. Nightwing 89, my guy. Superman Nightwing crossover. Years ago, when Robin took his first uncertain steps away from Batman as his own hero, Superman stepped in and offered Dick Grayson crucial advice, support, and a name, Nightwing. Now, it's time for Nightwing to return the favor, to be concluded in Superman Son of Kal-El #9 coming up in March. I like what they're doing with this book, and plus, Tom Taylor, the way he's writing Superman Son of Kal-El and Nightwing, he is killing it. Shout out to Tom Taylor, that's my guy. Continue to kill it, my dude. Continue to kill it. And finally, we have Iron Fist #1. Who is the new Iron Fist? After giving up his power to save the world, Danny Rand believes he's seen the last of the Iron Fist. But when demons begin to attack cities around the world, a mysterious newcomer and a familiar mask appears. Hands blazing with the chi of Shao Lao the Undying. Who is this new Iron Fist? And does his power really come from the Dragon of Kunlun, or from something far more sinister? Ew. Yo, please check all these comics out this Wednesday at your local comic book store. Now, in Source Wall news, Dark Crisis, after the Justice League dies, the universe faces its greatest threat. So it's never good news when DC heroes hear the word crisis. It's been that thing that's been going on in DC for like years now. And it's gearing up for another crisis this summer, and it couldn't come at a worse time. DC has announced Dark Crisis, a new comic book event being billed as the company's biggest story of 2002. This crossover builds on the foundation of past epics like 85's Crisis on Infinite Earths, 2005's Infinite Crisis, as a familiar cosmic villain seeks to restore the original DC multiverse. What? Someone's gonna try to reset the whole thing back to the way it was? I'm with it. Let's go. Dark Crisis is being written by Joshua Williamson and drawn by Daniel Sampier. It's no coincidence this story is debuting shortly after Williamson chronicles the death of the Justice League in April's Justice League 75. Dark Crisis builds directly on the events of that issue and other recent DC series like Infinite Frontier. This new conflict will unfold in a time when nearly every member of the Justice League is feared dead, leaving the newly minted Superman John Kent to spearhead a new team. But as John will discover, not every hero is willing to put their life on the line for what may be a suicide mission. Well, folks, there you have it. We at least know one person who's gonna die and not make it out of Death of Justice League. Supes is gonna kick the bucket, but who are the others? And what's this crisis all about? Who is this cosmic villain? Gotta wait till summer 2002, baby. Summer 2022. I'm stuck in the past. Let's watch this.
Watch this, y'all.
Thunder!
Lannister always pays his debts.
Whoa, dude. I am the villain of the story.
All right, folks. Obi-Wan Kenobi Star Wars series release date has been announced. Disney CEO Bob Chapek announced on an earnings call that the Obi-Wan series will premiere on May 25th on Disney+. The new series is the next in line after Book of Boba Fett, which wrapped up this past week. Obi-Wan Kenobi will follow the vulnerable Jedi during his exile in Tatooine. We still know relatively little about the series, though there have been hints of a new duel with Darth Vader. Actor Ewan McGregor recently opened up about the upcoming series as well. A few days ago, Disney Plus executive Brandon Sanganini accidentally teased the release of the month, saying our very own Obi-Wan Kenobi will be saying hello on Disney Plus May 2022. Now, we have the official confirmation the series is indeed coming in May. This series is going to be pretty good. It's got to be pretty good if my wife's hyped for it. And she's like the low-key, not even really a low-key, it's like a low-key Star Wars fan in the house. But if she's hyped for it, it's got to be pretty good. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. Futurama revival announced for Hulu. All right. And with most of the original cast. Let's go then. Futurama is being revived again. This time, Hulu has ordered 20 new episodes of the sci-fi animated comedy. Producer David X. Cohen and creator Matt Groening have signed on to bring this beloved animated series back, centered around a space delivery crew in the year 3000. Original voice members Billy West, Katie Segal, Tress MacNeille, Maurice LaMarche, Lauren Tom, Phil Lamar, and David Herm are all set to reprise their roles. Variety reports that John DiMaggio, who voiced Bender, is not currently attached. However, producers are hopeful that DiMaggio will sign back on with the series, otherwise the role will be recast. Well, we'll see what happens there. I'm just happy Futurama's coming back, and it should be pretty dope. Now here's what's not so dope. Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and all other Marvel TV shows are set to leave Netflix in March. So, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, as you can know, also Luke Cage, Punisher, and Iron Fist, and The Defenders are all set to leave in the beginning of March. IGN can verify that Netflix's Marvel TV shows are now on a preface with removal notice, which states that this show is available until March 1st. As you see when you play the show, it has a little message in the upper left-hand corner, leaving just a few weeks before these titles are removed from the streamer completely. Now, it's still up in the air where these series will wind up. Are they just in limbo? or will they end up on Disney Plus? The good guess is Disney Plus, but we'll have to see. And finally, a new DC Heroes sizzle reel. I love sizzle reels. The best look so far we've seen of Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam. So DC has shared a look of its 2022 movies with a new trailer called The World Needs Heroes. This 1-minute video features a surprising new footage, particularly of Black Adam, but also The Flash and Aquaman 2. In a video released on social media, DC shared a 1-minute look at upcoming films the company has lined up for 2022. While there are some familiar looks at the Batman, Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam takes center stage with a bunch of never-before-seen footage of Johnson and his co-stars. Now, the co-stars, oh my God, Hawkman, Pierce Brosnan and his Dr. Fate. Oh my God, his suit looks amazing. Yo, the suits are so much better than they have ever been in this time. Like, seriously, Marvel, DC suits are better than they've ever been. Ever. Whew. Speaking of suits, also included in the sizzle reel, the Flash movie with a better look at Ezra Miller's redesigned suit, as well as Jason Momoa's black suit from the upcoming Aquaman and Lost Kingdom. Not to be left out, there's Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne can be heard doing a voiceover. Man, let's go. I cannot wait to see Black Adam. It's not even for Black Adam. I'm ready to see the JSA. Let's go, man. I can't wait. Hawkman is looking amazing. Dr. Fate, Adam Smasher, come on, dog. Let's go. Ezra Miller in his new suit. Sorry, I'm a DC guy. I hate to say it, but yes, I am a DC guy. Let's go, DC. All right, let's hop into Thumb Life.
Peace, love, and video games!
It's on like Donkey Kong.
That man is playing Galaga.
Okay, gamers, we only got one piece of news, but it's got a lot into it, so let's talk about it. The Nintendo Direct for February 2022. Here's some of the things that were revealed. Let's go down these real quick. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 has been announced and will be released in September 2022. This new story will follow the adventures of Noah and Neo amid turmoil between the hostile nations of Kevs and Angus. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 also looks to connect the futures of both Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe will soon be getting new tracks via the paid Booster Course Pass. This will add 48 additional courses to the game through 2023. First of the 6 waves, all of which will contain 8 courses, arrives in March 18th and includes such classic tracks as Wii Coconut Mall, N64 Choco Mountain, and Tour Tokyo Blur. While the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass will cost $24.99, it will also be free to all members of Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack. Not a bad deal. Nintendo announced that Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes will be arriving on Switch on June 24th. This is the second Musou-style Fire Emblem game, and it looks to feature characters from Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Should be amazing. Fire Emblem is a dope game. Mario Strikers is returning with the Mario Strikers Battle League. This 5v5 soccer game with no rules features Mario characters and will allow up to 8 players to compete on one Switch. Much like Mario Kart, Battle League will let players use items and activate special shots to help them secure victories. Mario Strikers Battle League will be released on June 10th, 2022. A remaster of Chrono Cross will arrive on Nintendo Switch on April 7th. Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers Edition as it's called, will include such updates as the ability to turn off encounters and an enhanced soundtrack. The game also includes the Radical Dreamer text adventure that was previously available only on Satellite View. Now this is the one that got me. Fans of Wii Bowling will be happy to know a new version of it will be returning as part of Nintendo Switch Sports. Joining bowling will be tennis, chambra, which is swordplay, soccer, badminton, and volleyball. Additionally, the leg strap accessory found in Ring Fit Adventure can be used to kick a virtual ball in Soccer Shootout. Nintendo Switch Sports will also become available on the will become available on April 29th, and there will be free updates post-launch, including one that adds golf. An online play test will take place on February 18th to the 20th for all Nintendo Switch Online members. Can't wait for that. Wii Sports is my joint. This should be dope too. Disney Speedstorm is a new free-to-play racer that features Disney and Pixar characters such as Mickey Mouse, Captain Jack Sparrow, and Sully. It will support cross-platform play and split-screen, and new characters, circuits, and karts will be introduced as part of a seasonal format. This new challenger in the kart racer genre will be released this summer. The Nintendo Switch will soon be home to remakes of Front Mission and Front Mission 2. Front Mission First Remake will arrive this first summer, and Front Mission 2 Remake will come at some point in the future. And last, we have Splatoon 3 will be getting a new version of the co-op Salmon Run mode, first introduced in Splatoon 2. We were given no release date beyond summer 22, but we did get a glimpse of some colorful, chaotic action, and we'll be able to play that later this year. So, what did you guys think of Nintendo Direct? What was your biggest takeaway? What are you most excited about? Me, Nintendo Switch Sports. I cannot wait. Y'all, when it comes to the tennis, it gets competitive in this house. Yo, me and my wife go so hard on this sports, on the tennis. I cannot wait. Yo, like, for real, it's about to get, like, I'm about to lose probably 20, 50 pounds up in this joint just playing tennis with her. It's about to go down. I cannot wait. But yeah, I'm excited. Nintendo Direct, February. Y'all did good. All right, you nerds, let's mark out.
So what you gonna do?
Goodbye and good night. Bang!
Okay, you wrestling smarks, there's a couple of things that we could talk about, but there's only really one thing to talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, Keith Lee is in AEW. Come on. Yo, Keith Lee officially debuted on this past week's AEW Dynamite. The former NXT and NXT North American champion was released. Sorry, let's clean that up. He was fired by WWE back in early November, and the 90-day no-compete clause in his contract officially expired last week. Lee made quick work of Isaiah Cassidy. He almost threw him out of the ring. I think he could have. Earning himself a spot in the Face of the Revolution ladder match at the Revolution pay-per-view next month. Reports of Lee's arrival broke hours before the show, which also confirmed he had signed with the company, which was then confirmed by Tony Khan via Twitter. Lee won via using his old Big Bang Catastrophe finisher, then beat down both members of Private Party when they attempted to attack him. Keith looked good, man. That's my guy, yo. Keith Lee, he looked good. He hadn't missed a step. But like, seriously, I really thought he was going to throw Isaiah Cassidy out of the ring. Like, seriously, like, I think he could have if he wanted to, but you know, maybe we'll get that one day in AEW. I don't know. Like, Keith Lee, he's an anomaly, man. Like, to be so big and so powerful, but yet so agile and so quick, like, and let's remember that WWE fired this guy. Come on now, what else is there to say? Now, same episode of AEW Dynamite, we also had another first appearance. We had the Switchblade, Jay White, from New Japan Pro Wrestling pop up there. Yes, that Jay White, the Grand Slam champion, Jay White popped up in there. Made a surprise interview during a segment involving Roppongi Vice, Adam Cole, and the Young Bucks. The Elite attacked Trent and Rocky Romero ahead of their match on the AEW Rampage, only for White to step in and assist. White has been one of the top members in Bullet Club over New Japan Pro Wrestling ever since the Elite left the group prior to the launch of AEW. The relationship between the current and former members of Bullet Club has been on shaky ground ever since. White famously interrupted Kenny Omega's successful Impact World Championship defense at Slammiversary last year, leading him to declare that Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson would not be admitted back into Bullet Club while bringing in Chris Bay. In terms of credentials, White is a former IWGP Heavyweight Champion and Wrestle Kingdom main eventer. It's unclear if White is joining the AEW roster or if he was simply making a cameo. Well, he did pop up at Rampage. let's see what happens, man. I mean, if we can have this Bullet Club Elite Civil War unfold over 3 promotions, AEW, New Japan Pro, and also Impact, yo, let's get it, man. I am all in. No pun intended. All right, y'all, that's the pod. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you all for listening. Please be sure to like this podcast, subscribe to this podcast. Let your boy know what you think about this podcast. Visit the website, DYSG.com. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, TikTok, and Quirk Chat. Check out our YouTube channel. Like and subscribe to the videos there. As always, people, live to play to win to live. I speak geek. Do you speak geek?